everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Diamonds on my grill. Diamonds. Switched up the beat of the drum. That's right. I brought all the boys to the yacht, and that's right. I'm the one.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know. When they accidentally forgot to hood you, I don't know what that means, but I guess that's what it means. Hood.
I brought all the boys to.
Hey y'all, so my name is Jana Singleton, and the video that I posted the other day of me hooding myself at graduation has definitely made its way around the internet. So first, I want to come on here and just say thank you so much for all of the support and kind words in the comments. It really means a lot to know that so many people have so much kind things and good things to say. And although this was such an unfortunate and situation that I didn't expect to happen, like I could not have predicted this, I am appreciative of all of the love and positive feedback that I have received. I also know that there has been a little discourse in the comments, so I did want to come over here and just give a little bit more of a backstory, provide some context to the situation to be able to help you all understand it just a teeny bit more. First, I want to acknowledge that university by university, they choose different ways to recognize their students. So I know a lot of the discourse was that they only hood doctoral students, but at TCU, we hood both master's students and doctoral students. So this was the first year that TCU did a separate graduation for master's and doctoral students. The undergrads had their own graduation on Saturday, and the one that was specific for me, which is the master's student, was on Friday. So in previous years, all of the graduations were together. So masters, bachelor's, doctoral students, everybody had their own graduation. And because of this, the colleges would host their own hooding ceremonies the night before. But because they decided to separate the graduations this year, all of the master's and doctoral students got hooded at the actual graduation ceremony, which is what was shown in my video. Another portion of the discourse was that the girls behind me were holding their hood as well. Yes, that's absolutely correct. So we all brought our hoods to stage, and the director of our program was supposed to hood us. So because the girls had theirs on their arms behind me, because if you see the person in the brown, he was going to hood the College of Education. That's what the blue represents. The red represents the College of Journalism, which is where communications is housed. The process of graduation is, so because we don't have the ceremony the night before, we were getting hooded there, we don't wear our hoods to graduation. So that's why most people, well, everybody had it laid over their arms. So the process was when they call your row, you get up, you go in the line, you tell them your name, so they can ensure that they have all the correct information on the screen when you walk across the stage. So if you can see, there's like a little podium on the stage, and that is where the director of your degree program is supposed to stand. And when you walk out, once they call your name, you walk out, you stand in front of the podium, your director of your degree program, they hood you, you shake their hand, you say thank you, you walk across, you shake the hand of your dean, you go get your degree, your diploma, you take your pictures, and then you go back to your seat. And as you all know, that's where the problem occurred. So, to give a little bit more information about how it occurred, my last name is Singleton, so I was the last person in my college to walk across the stage. My director, he's an amazing person, so I don't want any slander towards him. Like, he was so apologetic. He was honestly, he's a great person, and I hate that this situation happened, but hey, it did. So, like I said, my classmates in front of me, they were going out, called their name, boom. He was on the podium. They walk in front of the podium, hood, cool, fist bump. Hood, cool, fist bump. And then it gets to the person in front of me. So the person in front of me, amazing student, our director was actually his advisor over his thesis. So I think that when he hooded him, it was just kind of like such a emotional moment. Like, they really connected, they were just so excited. And he didn't even realize that, little old Jana was still over there. Yeah. So that's why when I saw them walking away, if you can see in the video, my mouth dropped, because I'm like, there's still one more person that has to go. Me. Oh, a little backstory about me. I'm a former athlete. Like, I played soccer in college. I played at Mizzou. I played at Houston. I played all my life. And I even work in student athlete development now at TCU. So my main thing has always been like, okay, next play mindset. So what do we do? What do we do? How do we adjust? And it was just going to take too much time. Like, graduations are already long, and I didn't want to prolong it anymore. Like, I already knew this was going to be, I was going to spend some time in that chair after I walked across the stage. So I'm like, let me just get on through. And it didn't seem like anybody recognized. Like, I wanted to scream and be like, hey, but that would have just been doing way too much. And I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just do it myself. So I walked out, I stood in front of the podium, and I hooded myself. And the reason that I even did a little was because at first when I put the hood on, it had gotten stuck on my cap a little bit. And then all of a sudden it just said, zoop, and it came on. So I looked back because I thought somebody had came to help me. Oh no, baby. Nobody came to help me. And then, I don't know, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it for myself. Like, hey, I hooded myself. I'm cool. I shook the dean's hand. I did what I needed to do. But honestly, like, I don't know what took over me. Maybe it is like my next play mindset. When I got off the stage, I was just like, well, that was embarrassing. Honestly, really didn't even have time to think about it because, okay, I know many of you all have graduated. Probably most of y'all have graduated before, from high school, college, something. When you are about to go on stage, you only thinking about three things. Don't trip, look cute, and my mama say I walk hard. So I was trying to make sure I walk cute across the stage. So that was the only three things that I was really even like focused on. And I'm like, don't mess up, don't trip, look cute. That's it. So then I'm coaching myself up as I'm going up the ramp. I'm like, don't trip, look cute. Don't trip, look cute. Then we get up to the front. It's like, I have to make quick adjustments. I make quick adjustments. And I'm just like, okay, well, maybe this is what I just do. So I walk across the stage once they said my name, did my look 1, 2, went out. And honestly, I was really upset. Like, although I was smiling through it because like my family, I had so much family that was there. They were so excited, like supporting me, screaming my name. And I wanted to just make sure that they felt, like they came and supported me. And I knew they were taking pictures. I wanted to look cute. So it was no point in me even having no angry face. So I hope that explained a little bit. I kind of probably gave a little too much information. But yeah, basically what happened was everybody got hooded at the ceremony because it was a master's and doctoral ceremony. Everybody went on stage. Their program director was supposed to hood them. The program director didn't realize there was one more person in the program, which was me, and walked off with the person who went before me. I went to the in front of the podium, hooded myself, did a little wave, exited the stage, and got my degree. So
That was an interesting story. I want to just check it out again. Somebody said that the guy ran up. See, that's her dean walking away. He didn't notice. I don't see him coming back. He just walked all the way away. Well, interesting. But really have no comment. Shout out to the young lady. This was actually a story from last year, but it gives people hope. I haven't got my master's yet. I think I'm like 15 credits away, 15 or 18. I think it's like 15 credits away from getting my master's in accounting, but I don't really need it. Like, I'm a master at everything else, so I don't think I need to master school anymore unless I quit my job and go, content creating full time. Then I'll have time to go back to school. But getting a master's degree is not easy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not getting a doctorate. But, who knows what the future holds for old PJ when I ain't got nothing to do but live off the fruits of my labor, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section.